For years, cardio has been sold as the ultimate fat burning solution. But if you're a woman over 40 and battling menopause, cardio can scupper your chances of fat loss, and it might not be the answer for you. In this video, I'm going to break down the battle between cardio and strength training, and I'm going to show you which option is actually going to help you achieve your goals, get you that beach body and look amazing whether you're in your 40s, 50s or 60s. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. My name's Melissa Neal, and this channel is all about helping you, if you're a woman over 40 or like me over 50, get in absolutely incredible shape. For decades, cardio has been the holy grail of fat loss, and I did tons of cardio when I hit 40 because I sort of thought that was the best way of burning calories. So I was doing half marathons and running for miles and miles every week, and guess what? I was actually gaining weight. I wasn't happy with how I looked, and despite a massive effort, I just wasn't getting the body of my dreams. I was falling into the common trap, which many women do, and that's thinking that cardio equals more fat burning. But as I was to discover, there is so much more to fat burning than just increasing your cardio. So why are the old beliefs misleading? Calories are not the only key to fat loss. Hormones play an important part of getting in shape, and that doesn't matter how old you are, but especially when you're over 40 and going through the menopause, your hormones like estrogen, progesterone and testosterone are all depleting. And then there's another hormone called cortisol, which is your fight or flight hormone. And if you're doing tons of cardio, what can happen is that can be increasing, and therefore it's going to be really difficult to lose fat because it actually interferes with all your other hormones. Another thing is that you're losing muscle mass at a rate of 1% per year. And tons of cardio will actually mean that you're going to lose even more muscle mass, which you can't afford to lose because muscle is the thing that burns calories. So what you need to be doing is doing strength training to build up your muscle and smaller amounts of cardio that are actually going to support your hormone health. And you want to focus primarily on strength training and not cardio. You also need to have a tailored nutrition plan that is going to support your hormone health rather than just relying solely on cardio for burning calories. Actually look at how you are eating. So you want to be lifting weights because that's going to improve your body's natural metabolism. When you're building muscle, you're going to burn more calories naturally without having to do tons of cardio. And what you've got to remember, it's not just about the calories that you burn during the exercise. So that's what happens with cardio. You're going to burn calories while you're exercising. But when you're lifting weights, you're actually burning calories the rest of the time. So whether you're resting, whether you're sleeping, whether you're eating, your body, when you do strength training, is going to be burning calories all the time. So the more muscle you have, and don't forget you've lost muscle at a rate of 1% per year over the age of 40, the more muscle you have, the better your body's going to be at burning calories. Building muscle is going to help with your strength, your stamina, your mobility, your balance, and what it's also going to do is going to sculpt your body. So if you want to get in shape and you're over 40, strength training isn't just a nice thing to do, it's a necessity. Strength training is great for your longevity. So there's tons of scientific studies now that show Older people, not just women, but men as well, that continue to build muscle, continue to lift weights later on in life are going to experience better longevity, better health into their old age. Increased muscle builds your metabolism, as we've just discussed. It's also going to help boost your energy levels, and your overall fitness is going to be fantastic with building muscle. Strength training is also recommended by doctors to prevent a condition called osteoporosis. And I actually had a visit to the doctor recently, and my estrogen levels are a little bit low despite the fact that I take hormone replacement therapy. But the first thing she said to me was, "Melissa, do you lift weights?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I lift weights 4 times a week." So she said, "Right, well, that's going to be fantastic for your bone health. So no need to worry about the low estrogen levels, because low estrogen levels actually cause osteoporosis as well. But you can do tons to prevent that, as well as eating food that's high in calcium." So, should you put a stop to your cardio? Well, no. There's some fantastic cardio that's great to implement when you're older, but you mustn't use cardio to the detriment of your strength training. So I always think of it as like, prioritize your strength training, but the cardio that actually supports your health at this time of life is walking. You can walk to your heart's content, and I walk every single day outdoors, and I also walk on a treadmill, which is an under desk walking pad, during meetings, which really helps me get my step count out and keeps me mobile through the day. And then the other thing to incorporate is high intensity interval training. And it doesn't have to be high impact, it doesn't have to be jumping around. I like jumping around because my knees are really good and I'm okay to do that. But you can do high intensity interval training that is low impact. For example, on a rower, and you want to be doing 15 to 20 minutes, 2 to 4 times a week. Personally, I do 45 minutes once a week of high intensity interval training, and that keeps me in amazing shape. Cardio is going to improve your cardiovascular health, but it's just that we don't want to be doing too much of it, because what that can do is decrease your muscle mass. Cardio has its place, as I've learnt with my own body and the 10,000 women that I've worked with. But by shifting your focus to strength training mainly and doing the cardio that I recommend, you are going to be able to sculpt and lean your body so that you get in this kind of shape that you did in your younger days, like your 20s and 30s. But you're also going to be strong and resilient for years to come. If you're ready to learn more about lifting weights and take your fitness to the next level, watch this next video coming up, which teaches you all about strength training and how to strength train for effective fat loss and getting lean and trim like you've never known before.